Recently we released our video about how we create this t-shirt design. Since then we received lots of questions about one specific element. How did we create that faded background? Hi, I'm Everson from DTG Merch. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to our channel. We regularly post content about how to create and scale a t-shirt business and all aspects of it. T-shirt design, print on demand and DTG printing. A few weeks ago we posted a video where we explained our process to create the t-shirt you just saw. I will link it in the corner up here and also in the description below. Many people have been asking how we create this background that fades to black. And I have good news for you. Maggie agreed to create a short tutorial and explain how she did it. So, without further ado, let's hand over to Maggie and see how it's done.
Hi everybody, it's Maggie here. Like Everson already mentioned, after the release of our last video, we got lots of questions about how I did the background. Many people wanted to know which brush I used, how did I create the one that I made, how did I make it fade into the background, and how did I get it to be so symmetrical. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I created the background. The tools I used are again my older iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil. And the software I'm using to draw this design is Procreate 4. So for this background I created a custom brush instead of using a seamless pattern. And I'm going to show you how I did it. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. To create the brush, I create a new canvas. I make a square with 2048 by 2048 pixels, but yours does not need to be that big. To create that grid that helps me draw, I'm going to Tools and enable the drawing guide. And I roughly match the size of the squares to the design that I have in my mind. And then I just started drawing the pattern for my background. I did not care too much about straight lines to give it that hand draw feel. And I used the guides of the drawing guide to help me create the pattern. Obviously I did a few variations of this until I found something that I liked. I didn't end up using the one you see here, I ended up using something a little bit more simple with less details. So just go ahead and experiment until you find something that you love. Now it's time to turn this design into a brush. To do so, I go to Actions, Add and Copy Canvas. Afterwards, I go to the brush library and I click on the little plus in the upper right corner. In the grain menu, I go Edit. Then I click on the Import button and I tap Paste. And as you can see, it adds our image. Now, one very important step is to tap the screen with 2 fingers to invert the colors. Click on Done. In the panel on the right side, you can try the brush. As you can see, it doesn't overlap correctly, so let's fix this. Scroll down and turn off Offset Jitter. You can also play a little bit with the size of the brush. Afterwards, go down to the Apple Pencil menu and turn down the opacity and the tilt. In the Properties menu, increase the brush behavior maximum size to the maximum. And once you click Done, our brush is finished. Now let's go back to the original design. If you want to know how we got to this point, we already did a video where we showed how we created this design. I will link it in the description and up there in the corner. Now I group together all the design layers and I just leave the outline outside to help me with the background. So create a new layer and pick the brush we just created. I also used yellow to see well. and then I just draw the pattern on a new layer behind the outline. Then I rotated it and scaled it to fit the canvas. I turned on the Draw Assist to mirror both sides again. You can do so by going to Actions and toggle the Drawing Assist on, and in Edit Drawing make sure that the Symmetry Guide is on. And I created a mask. Do so by going to the Layers menu, click on the thumbnail and create the mask. Now, whenever you use black, you will remove parts, but you can bring them back by using white. I picked the brush with a grungy texture and I left the opacity on 100%. So I did not use any real transparency to not get any problems with the underbase when printing. And so I slowly removed the background around the edges to make it look like it's fading to transparent. Once I like the way it looks, it's time to change the colors. I go to Adjustments and to Hue, Saturation and Brightness. And then I play with it until I find something that I liked. In my case, some kind of a grayish color. And that's it. Don't forget, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below.
Thanks, Maggie! Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to create your own t-shirt design in Procreate, you may also like this other video where we explain how we set up designs for Merch by Amazon in Procreate. And if you really like this video, let us know by hitting that like button and make us happy by subscribing to our channel. So, I guess that's it for this video. See you in the next one. All the best, take care and be good.